The 5 different stages of love. There's something magical about fairy tales. The part where the dashing man and the enchanting lady triumph over all obstacles and live happily ever after. But life is no fairy tale. Meeting the man or woman of your dreams doesn't always end well. Oh, to have someone compatible, someone to hold, love, cherish, and so on. Love is no straight road. You need to know the dynamics involved to attain a stable union. Don't let those romance novels and movies fool you. Relationships are similar to a school, except that you don't get to graduate. It involves various distinct levels. Ever wondered why the love you had initially got watered down over time? Or perhaps you're eager to know the current stage of your relationship. You are in for a treat, with 5 different stages of love coming right up. Let's get started. Stage 1. Attraction phase. This is the most popular and powerful stage of love. This is the part you realize they exist, and you see everything in a new light. Couples get overcome with their new feelings as they're head over heels in love. You begin to fall in love and experience a severe clash of hormones. Remember the great effervescence that comes with shaking a bottled soda? So will your feelings burst with a rush of dopamine and oxytocin hormones. In this stage, you suddenly feel like Marvel's Doctor Strange, projecting several timelines involving you and your crush entwined in each other's arms. Often, your pupils start dilating every time you come across your crush. Fantasies keep you in dreams in broad daylight. Quick affirmations are made in this stage without much compatibility research. Oh, they're just my type, checking all the boxes. This will be different from my past relationships. You are not thinking straight because a coup has occurred in your mind. It's the regime of the butterflies. You may find yourself unapologetically stalking them on social media. 300 Instagram posts, and you liked 300 of them? Wow! Indirectly, you find yourself trying to be like your crush. For guys, wearing pink may not look so bad after all. For the ladies, Call of Duty may just be the next best thing after Desperate Housewives. People caught in this stage are blind. Definitely not literally, but blind to the long-term relationship goals and potential flaws in the man or woman of their fancy. Stage 2. Blending phase. Methane and carbon monoxide may be famous for the wrong reasons, but there is something unique. Both undergo covalent bonding. Let's not bore you with the mini chemistry lecture. Covalent bonding basically involves the mutual sharing of electrons to achieve stability. The blending phase in relationships involves deeper bonding and growth between couples. The attraction is still existing, but the difference is the death of unrequited love. Both of you are aware of mutual love. This stage is synonymous with ease, joy, and smooth sailing. Yes, the butterflies are still in control. This is the part where secrets are traded like baseball cards, and there's a burning urge to let the world know who your partner is. That excitement that builds toward unwrapping a gift is what the blending phase is all about. You get to spend quality time together. It's the stage of nothing but fun. Ample romance thrives here as couples smother each other with love. Most times, when you're in the early stage of dating, your glow cannot be concealed. The red flags are ignored, and you most likely want nothing more than to be with your partner all day. Stage 3. Dark cloud phase. You may have come across the famous boiled frog fable. It involves a frog immersed in a pot of water and gradually boiling till it dies. The focus is on the ignorance of the frog and the temperature till it's too late. Many people just don't see the omen of breakups before it's too late. This has to be the most dreaded stage of love. It's undoubtedly the most challenging stage as reality rears its ugly head. You may find yourself sulking with these proverbs, "Happiness is fleeting. Nothing lasts forever. All good things come to an end." But all good things don't have to come to an end, if you fight for it. The love roller coaster has finally slowed down, the charm wears off, and everything seems so uninteresting. Almost as if you were bewitched with a love elixir and the curse was broken. The dark cloud phase can be slow or can happen overnight. This is where the literal relationship faces storms, and the kraken mother of all crisis. You start noticing the subtle differences. Conflict ensues. It rains disappointment, and it seems the relationship is walking the tightrope. The attraction oil has dried up, and all that remains is unwanted friction. Most people take the easy way out by cheating or pressing the eject button, known as a breakup. One or both partners start having unfulfilled cravings, such as the need for communication and intimacy. In the blending stage, flaws are discovered, but proper awareness of the flaw occurs in the dark cloud phase. Perhaps your partner is someone who cannot drive a vehicle. That might be overlooked in the blending stage. It may just be the day of an unavoidable emergency that requires them to take you to the clinic that changes everything. After some period of being together, the butterflies retire. Couples get back to their daily routine. This is where attention mostly gets diverted to work and career. And one of the critical ingredients to breakups is a lack of consistent communication. Being disillusioned at this stage is absolutely normal, and it does not always signify falling out of love. There are various flaws. Many may be permanent, and some can be managed or overcome. Character flaws such as being an abusive partner may be the breaking point in most relationships. The addiction that involves alcoholism or gambling can have a devastating effect as well. Only a few people are aware that some of these flaws can be controlled with hard work, understanding, time, and of course, therapy. In a bid to mold a partner into the perfect lover, more harm can be done. This projection can adversely affect the relationship as one partner feels inadequate or unworthy of the relationship. A power struggle is expected at some point. Partners ought to focus on personality matches that ignited attraction rather than the differences. Stage 4. Awakening phase. Congratulations! Welcome to the stage of calm. The storm is not over, but you have engineered a foolproof method to cope with it. So much history would have been shared between couples that makes starting a new relationship unattractive. Emotional stability is the hallmark of the awakening phase. Each partner realizes that love does not work out naturally. It takes commitment and effort to oil its wheel after friction occurs. The blaming game stops at this stage, and each partner owns up to their faults and failures. This is the part where the toilet seat battle ends. Both parties inspire and depend on each other to find solutions to life's challenges. Boredom may creep in at this stage. Your partner may be as predictable as sunrise on the morrow. But things do not always have to be boring at this level. You can spice things up. Perhaps literally, try new hot cuisines in different restaurants, go hiking, and do other fun activities. Stage 5. Happily ever after. Newsflash, it truly exists, just not the way you might think. The last stage of love involves having achieved perfection in understanding your partner. Your relationship is solidified like cement. It isn't as if the flaws disappeared, but you have mastered the art of accepting your partner's faults. Both partners converge at a decision that no union is flawless. Unconditional love is possible in the happily ever after stage. You learn to care and understand your partner for who they are, while acknowledging that you are not perfect either. This stage can as well trigger the feelings of the first stage of love. It's like going through your personal effects in the attic and rekindling that love for an item. You get to rediscover what attracted you in the first place, how far you've come, and how long you're willing to go. This stage is not for the feeble-hearted. Your will to stay committed will be tested repeatedly. Only a handful of couples get to explore the joy of the happily ever after. You'll encounter other people better than your partner, almost with no flaws. Due to your determination to stick with your lover through thick and thin, you will ignore such impulses. Conclusion. Love can be as complex as a Rubik's Cube. The strength and the patience to continue to the finish line can be exhausting. Without full knowledge of what love entails, all efforts to have a successful relationship may lead to no avail. No two relationships are the same. Each is riddled with unique challenges as well as opportunities. This knowledge will clear the relationship's thorny path and not leave you stuck like a deer in the headlights. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.